Another tree down. That hadn't been down very long, I don't think. Really pretty in here, but a little nerve-wracking. It's pretty wild, that stub right here. Piece of a tree trunk, and this one here is laid right on top of that stub. All right. You guys, I wanted to just make mention of the last video that I put up. Seen in the comments, a lot of people were mentioning the mic, the sound, the audio was really low. That's strange. But what it was, that was the very first video I filmed with the new phone that I just recently got. And it was a test video, and I figured the mic would be off. I wouldn't have been whispering if if I hadn't had that strange feeling that I had. And the last thing I want to do if it's a predator is to draw attention to myself. So I was trying to keep fairly quiet. And where I made the mistake at is I turned the gain down on my microphone. So I apologize for the audio on that one. But it was a test video to test the video quality and the audio quality. And I got what I needed out of that test. Thanks to all of you who have commented on it. Thank you. And that now I know I've got to raise my gain up. The reason I'm focused right here, you guys see these two trees that are crossed over? I was in here not even a week ago. That right there is where I walked through. Right through there, there's a little game trail. It goes up. You can see right there where it crosses, and then it goes to the left. And I went through there. There's like a X right there now. Where I don't know where those trees come from. There was no trees growing right there. The reason it's throwing me off. This area where I'm at, I'm trying to get comfortable with coming into this area.
You're in Chipley, Florida.
Oh, crud. What in the world? A video came on and started playing. Holy cow, that scared me. Ooh, hold on. I gotta pause this. Alright, folks, I am so sorry. I was listening to a court case. FWC, the Fish and Game officer, they had, well, it wasn't a court case. It was a guy that got arrested for a fishing violation. And the lady, the FWC lady, was telling the man where he was. I already watched that half the video, but I guess it played while it was in my pocket. That is just strange. All right, this tree right here, that one was not there. That's a new one. This is a new one, and that's a new one. This one here's been here. This has been here a long time. These limbs right here, that's where I broke them off because I stepped over right there. But that is just, that's odd. It is really odd. You see the limb right here hanging down? That's where I broke it because I walked through right there. And then you go back to where the trail goes up. It's a game trail. It's just really bizarre. Those trees are there. It's almost like somebody's put them up as a sign to tell me not to go down that trail. That is weird. All right. Ooh, Lord have mercy. My nerves are still shook up from that. I wasn't expecting video to play. All right, this is the game trail. This trail that I'm on, this is the one that goes up. It goes right through there where that cross, the X is, and it continues up and then it cuts to the left. Now, I don't normally go this way, but I'm not going the other way because there's like a natural made stop sign right there, and it's just kind of creepy. I'm going to tell you guys where I'm at. I don't know how far I'm going to go. See the big pine right there? That one? All right, there's a pine and there's an oak just on the other side of it. That is the beginning point of Jeff's Corner going this direction. If you go to the left, there's some weird stuff that happens, but it's not like if you were to go the direction that we're going. So I don't know. I want to be able to go through there without getting so freaked out, but I really don't. This part of the property, it's beautiful. I love the woods. But it's such a bad feeling. It's a very negative feeling that you have in here, and that I don't like. Let me turn this a little bit. This is so different. Everything looks different. This tree right here wasn't down. There are a lot of trees. There's one. This is broke here. And then it's broke here, and it goes behind that one. See, this wasn't here last time I was in here, because the trail goes under right here, and you walk under that. We'll walk around it. I really don't like coming in right here, but I'm hoping one day I can get in here and just thin this out a little bit, get all the dead trees and the fallen trees and get them out of here with a tractor, because this area is so pretty. My nerves are on edge from that Dabburn video playing. What is that? Okay, this is not the trail where I'm walking. The trail's right there. It goes that way. I've never noticed this opening right here. I've been in here probably, I don't know, maybe 12 times total, 10 times. There's a deer. There's deer. 2 deer just went by right there. Oh, there's another one. Isn't that cool? I was hearing I could hear the footsteps back over here. And it sounded like a squirrel. And then I seen the movement. 2 deer went by, and then a third one went. They're going that direction. See if we can ease up here. Maybe we can catch them on camera. There's a dog barking. Okay. Deer went up that way. I'm not going to follow them. I was just hoping to catch them up here somewhere to film them. They were often this stuff in here, and they went up that way. I don't know if they were does, or I have no idea what they were. I couldn't see their head. I could just see their bodies as they was moving behind this stuff. That's a cool looking little oak. I've never seen that. There's another tree pushed over right here. That's a live one too. Jeez. Look at that trail right here. Never noticed that before. Not this wide. That is the trail that I was following. I just don't remember it being that wide. Oh, this tree right here is alive too. This one that's laying down. There's pine needles off of it. That's off that other one. I don't remember this tree being down. I know this tree wasn't down last time I come through. I know for a fact it wasn't bent over like that. It's really pretty in here, but it does have an awkward feeling. See, there's the trail right there. That's the one we came in on. I didn't even realize that tree had fell. Well, my nerves are shot. It's just shot from that video playing at full volume. There's another tree laid down that's alive. We have not had any storms in quite a while, so I don't know why all these trees are over. They were bent like this one and that one, but that was from Hurricane Michael back in 2018. Got to be careful up here. Got to be very mindful of my surroundings, because we have an area back over here that we put feed and minerals out for the deer. We feed them, but it's I'm thinking around 150 yards. Between 100 and 150 yards is somewhere back through there. We don't hunt that, but we do feed them over there, and I have a camera up just so we can watch the deer. We get some really cool video clips from mamas with babies. But I had a bear come in there a couple of weeks ago, and he pulled my camera down and licked it clean. And it was a young bear. It was not a big one, so I don't want to run up on him. And we are in Jeff's corner. Hearing something move. Not sure what it is. There's a clearing back there. Sure there ain't no snakes. Yeah, there's a clearing through there too. Right on the other side of this little scrub oak. It opens up in there. I need to go in there, but I'm just not dressed for it today. I don't have my snake boots on. I'm wearing my ACDSAF boots. I don't know if any of you watched the review video I did for those boots. The name of the boots is just a bunch of letters. That's the name of it. ACDSAF. But they are absolutely amazing boots. They sent me 3 different pairs. They're all the same boot, just different colors, to review for them, to test for them. And I wear them 7 days a week. I absolutely love them. If you guys are looking for any boots like this, oops, I ain't got no balance. This style, that's gear shifter from the motorbike and the 4-wheeler. Yeah. Anyway, if you're looking for some inexpensive boots that really are built high quality, extremely comfortable, they're lightweight, especially if you're going to do a lot of walking, I highly recommend you check them out. I am not sponsored by them. I am not paid. I have no paid endorsements. My channel is not monetized, so I don't make any money at all if you go and buy a pair of boots from them. I make nothing from it. I don't make a penny from anything that I do reviews on. I do the reviews because I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. It helps us to find, some good equipment and clothing and other items at a much cheaper price rate or price point. That's the reason I do reviews. I love it. But I did the review for them, and I've worn many different name brands of boots and shoes, and I'm pretty picky on what I wear on my feet. I'm very heavy. I've got a bad back, and I do a lot of walking. I normally, if I don't get out much, I probably won't walk maybe about a half a mile. But on average, when I'm coming out here just about every time I come out, I'm covering about 3 miles, I guess. It's not a whole lot, but I love being out here, so I walk a lot. And these boots, my ACDSAF, they are absolutely phenomenal. Extremely comfortable. I don't know if our discount code is any good anymore. I'm sure it's expired by now. But if you're interested in them, I do have a review video up. You don't have to watch the video, but if you'll find that review video, it is a review of the ACDSAF boots. It's on our channel here. If you find that video, look in the description below the video, and there's a discount code in the description. It may still work. I have no idea. But you're absolutely welcome to try it, and no, you do not have to watch the video. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to like, share, and subscribe and all that nonsense. If it'll help you save some money and get you into a good pair of shoes that'll last you a long time, then that's all I care. All I care about is helping people. I have never been in right here where I'm at. I have never stepped foot in this spot right here. I've been right over here, 50 feet from us, but I've never been right here. It's really pretty in here, but it just has a very odd feeling. But I think it's probably just psychological because of how much stuff that's happened to us over here in Jeff's Corner. I will not be in here when that sun goes down. I can guarantee you that. I've bet money on that. Okay, I think my 4-wheeler trail is down here, I think. I want to get on it. I don't want to be cutting through the woods. There's just a weird feeling you get sometimes when you're in this part of the property, and it happens often. This is a trail that I'm on. There's a lot of deer tracks. They got rained on. We finally had rain the day before yesterday. We didn't get much, but we did get some. All right, we're gonna. Oh, that may be the Florida trail right there. Maybe. I just want to get out of here, get out of the woods. This area feels really just awkward. I don't like it. Yeah, here's our trail. Good. If you go right down here, somewhere between 70 and 90 yards, there comes to a 90-degree turn. You follow that turn up, and we got an area over there where we feed the deer and we put minerals out for them. And the only people that know about that area is my daughter, my wife, and Chris, our brother Chris. We don't let the other people that come on the property. We have other family members that'll come out here and hunt. We don't allow anybody over there because I don't want somebody to get in there and see a buck that's got horns and then get excited and decide they want to try to shoot it. That area is off limits to hunting. It's a safe zone for them, so they got somewhere they can eat. And the reason we put it there is because Bamboo Creek is right down here. It's right at the bottom of this hill. About where this pine tree right here, this big pine, is right there. So it's extremely close. So they have water over here. They have food source. There's another deer trail going in right there. Looks like a new one. Going to the creek, I would imagine. Yeah, it's feeling weird for sure. There's no doubt. I'm in Jeff's corner. It's got a weird feeling to it. And I'm right at the point, I believe there are ley lines or something in the earth that is causing the feeling. It makes your phones and your electronics act up. And if you look right here, it drops off. See if we can get over here without getting snake bit. It drops off right here, right there, and it goes down. The creek's right there at the bottom of the drop off. This, where it looks like it goes way downhill, it drops off probably 14 to 15, maybe 16 feet. But that's the creek. It gets right there and it continues north. I'm looking for my trees, those pines way back in the distance. It continues down the pines. The other branch goes that way. So we got a fork in it right there. We just haven't been able to get to it because of how thick it is. There's just too much weird stuff out here. If you guys have noticed, 95% of the time I'm out here, I'm by myself. Kim doesn't come out here. She doesn't go out much. In some of these areas, like right here, I'm not going to bring Kim or Rosie down here in case something happens. I just don't want anything to happen to them. sounded like something hit the ground, like a limb or something fell out of a tree, that thud. I don't know if the microphone picked it up. Just for an instant in my mind, I pictured somebody jumping like 4 or 5 foot out of a tree. That's what it sounded like. It's my mind playing tricks on me because I get nervous because of how odd this area feels. But we are in Jeff's corner right now. Walk right here. I'm trying to tough it out, but I'm probably going to have to head back up to the floor in a second. It creeps me out. I get real nervous, and then I end up getting a headache because I'm stressing myself out over nothing. I'll show you guys the creek if we can see it. I'm not going to go all the way to the edge. The creek's right there. I don't know how well it's going to appear on camera. It's kind of hard to see in there. You can sort of see it, see the water moving, but it's right there. That right there is the creek. And it goes up. You can see it through there fairly good, right there. And then if you look that way, you can see it pretty decent right down in there. These deer have been traveling right here. Let me zoom out again, sorry. They're traveling right down this edge through all this thick stuff. And then they're going to the creek right through here. Right through all this thick mess. It's all footprints right there in the leaves, that dark spot. Deer walking through that mess. I tried to walk down to this point from the creek, and we made it about 30 yards that way. We still got a ways to go to get to where the creek crosses the boundary. Oh, it looks like you can see it pretty good right there. Yeah, you can sort of see it down there. You see how thick that side is? That wall of madness. To put us a trail through here, we got to cut through all of that. And there are we're not shorted in snakes. There are a lot of them over here. It's from a deer. Deer rubbed that last year and broke it off. We didn't hunt over here because of it being in Jeff's corner. Out of all the people that are that hunt over here with us, none of them will come over here and hunt this area, and it is loaded with deer. But I won't either. It's not just them. I'm not going to hunt over here. I'd like to, but it's just too much high strangeness happens over here. We need to go back that way. I've not built a memorial headstone for Brother Jeff yet. But once we do, it's going right here. It's going right here on this little hill. Oh, I'm sorry about the glare. I'm trying to get out of the sun. Let me walk over here. There's the pine tree I'd pointed out to you guys. We're way back that direction. And there's the oak. This is Jeff's corner. It feels off. You feel makes you feel a little dizzy being in here, kind of lightheaded. But you can walk 30 feet on the other side of the tree and it just turns off and you feel normal. So there's something in the ground or under the ground out here. It doesn't seem to affect the animals. You can see this beat out trail that comes through right here. This is a deer trail. We put 3 different trail cameras over here trying to see what animals are coming through, and none of the cameras got anything on them. We'd have fresh tracks all in here and not the first animal on camera. Batteries would die in the cameras pretty quickly. I don't know exactly when they died. We let them sit in here for a month and come back to get them, and all 3 of them had dead batteries. I'm going to sit down for a minute. I had to sit. I've been going all day, and my legs are a little sore. Back's aching for sure. All right, today, I'm not sure. Today's Tuesday, October the 21st. Deer season starts for us up here in the northwest portion of Florida. It starts this Saturday morning. Half hour before sunrise is opening day for us. We got Rosie and myself will be hunting in a ground blind. My daughter Kirsten, my oldest daughter, she'll be hunting in a tree stand, a ladder stand. Kim will be hunting in the water tower, which is the big tower stand in the middle of the property. And then our brother Chris is going to be hunting in a lock-on tree stand, a real high one. So we're all going to be after them Saturday and Sunday. I will be filming for Rosie's hunt, and when Kirsten is hunting, she'll be filming her hunt as well. So hopefully we'll have something to share with you. I'm hoping Rosie gets her first good buck. We got some fine deer coming on camera, especially if one of the girls get one of these bigger bucks that we're having now. If we do, I'll be sharing that with you. And as our brothers and sisters here that have been with us, you guys know I will not be showing the wound from where the arrow has hit the animal. I'll never show the wound of an animal. It's very disrespectful in my opinion, and I'm not out to disrespect these animals. We give thanks to the animals for allowing us to harvest them. We give thanks to the Creator, the Most High God, and our Lord and Savior. We give thanks for all that's provided to us for each hunt. And it's hard to do that when you're glorifying the wound that you've committed on the animal, the wound that's taken his life. You're glorifying what traumatized or killed the animal, and I'm just not about that. But anyhow, if we have a successful hunt, I'll be sharing that with you. Hopefully we do. My goal is to get my daughters and my wife to be able to get them a good buck. As soon as they get one, then I'll be hunting. I'll be there for the hunt. I just won't be the one shooting or pulling the trigger, so to speak, whether it be crossbow or regular bow, whatever it is. I won't be shooting until my girls get them one. But I'll share that with you. I'll keep you updated, let you know what's going on with that. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. Thank you for being a part of our family here. If it weren't for you guys and gals, we would not be what we are today. And all thanks goes to you all. If you find anything in this video that I missed, I'm in an area, I'm still in Jeff's corner. The heart of it is right back here behind me. And I just had to get out here closer to the edge. I can move over about 15 yards or so, and we're out of it. And it feels very strange right here where I'm at, and it's just how it feels over in this part of the property. It's always felt like that. But again, thank you all for being here. Thank you for your love and support. We love each and every one of you. God bless you. You'll have an amazing week, an amazing weekend, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Fix to grab the camera, and we're going to walk up and get up to the four-wheeler, and I'm going to get out of here. So if you guys want to head to the four-wheeler with me, you're absolutely welcome to, but we're going to do that now. I love this holly right here, this one. I wish we can get a tree stand in one of these trees over here, but it's just so thick, and I don't use a rifle. All I hunt with is I hunt archery and muzzle loading for the remainder of the season. I don't use a rifle at all. So it's kind of this stuff right here. The canopy's just too thick and too low to be able to hunt in here. Most of the deer are traveling down this edge. Bamboo Creek is right there. I don't know if the microphone can pick up the little waterfalls. There's one here. There's one right up in there somewhere. And then there's 3 down there. I'm not sure which ones I'm hearing. Let me get up here and get moving. These deer have been clipping the tops off all these little plants. We're going to turn right here. Something in there. All right. I'm going uphill right now. It doesn't seem like it, but I can feel it in my legs. Excuse me. Just looking for us down here. There it is. I'm gonna go get me some cold water and probably kick my boots off for a little while. I just got hit by an acorn, I think. Just got hit in the shoulder by something. Acorn, I'm sure. I walked under an oak tree and got hit, so I don't know what else it would be. Oh, we got to go that way. It's not too far of a ride. It's almost a straight shot. All right. Well, I'm going to get on the machine and get going. God bless you all. We'll see you guys down the road. Bye-bye.